Alright, this is the Dangerous Power G3 review. Dangerous Power is a very good company. They have a few guns on sale right now. The G3 was recently price dropped, so you can get it for about 300 bucks now. Great step up from an Ion or a Spider. If you are going to a higher level of paintball, I'd probably suggest getting one of Dangerous Power's better guns, or even going through a different company. If you want to go through higher levels of paintball, like doing tournaments and everything, this gun is, you're probably going to need to get the new Virtue for it, because this board has PSP 10 balls per second. Has all these funky modes on it that aren't legal. Uncapped, this shoots about 25 BPS. The board, I'm going to show you the board. Okay. Let's see what size we need. Size smaller. Got to take the screws out of the grip to get to the board. It has a switchboard, so you can switch into the modes. I'm not a big fan of the switchboards. Just like the press of the button. A Lux or a Lux, I don't know. It has an on and off button, and the gun talks to you, but this is just regular old gun. Here's the board. It's not really that bad with batteries. You could get around, I have to say, 50 cases with this gun before I need to replace the battery. 25 to 50 cases anyway. Right now my gun's on semi-automatic. To have it on semi-automatic, you can put all of the switches on off. That just changes it to semi. I would really suggest getting a Virtue board for this. It's not as complicated. Virtue just released a new board for the G3, and it is tournament legal, so has all the modes you need. Other than that, this is an okay board. This is the stock board. Yeah, the eyes, you have them right there. I don't know if you can see in there, probably not, but they're in there. Next thing I'm going to talk about is the trigger. This trigger is very nice for a stock trigger, I'll say that right now. It's very sensitive. I'm not sure, I haven't tried yet, because I just kind of got this gun, if there's adjustment points on the trigger. I'll have to check into that. Trigger guard is wide enough, you can fit your fingers in there without hitting the sides. yeah, very sensitive. Yeah, I would suggest getting a magnet trigger kit with this. I just got this gun, so I'm trying to save my money a little more so I can get some more of this cool stuff. Inline regulator. To turn it on and off, you twist, and that will turn it on and off. One thing, when you're adjusting your velocity, you need to watch which way you are twisting with your Allen keys, because this happened to me the last time I went paintballing, which was like 2-3 days ago. I turned the wrong way and there's a little black ring around in there. I don't know if you can see it. It kind of has two little hollow circles. That piece came out, and that's holding the seal in so the air doesn't leak. But I twisted the wrong way, and the seal and this black piece came right off, and my gun started leaking, so I had to repair it. That's just a stupid move on my part, but it's pretty easy to replace that part, or just putting it back in is pretty easy too. That black piece is wider than what the circle is that it's in right now, so you need to kind of apply force to get it back in there. But the seal is just basically an O-ring, and it's underneath the screw part. You probably can't see it. Let's see. Feed neck. This is a clamping feed neck. It's adjustable. I know that Velocity Juniors have a thicker neck on theirs, but you can adjust it so that it will fit in the G3. Yeah, clamping feed neck holds the loader in very tight. Since I'm talking about loaders, there are not that many loaders that can keep up with the feed rate of the G3. I mean, if you want to go with a Pinocchio or a Velocity Junior or just a Velocity, those would work. Die rotor, that would work. That'd be like overkill. Actually, I think I'm going to be getting one of those soon. But yeah, feed rate, you're going to need one that's up there. This thing feeds 25 BPS uncapped, so if you want to shoot that much, get a good hopper. Otherwise, you can just get one that will shoot within your range of semi-automatic or whatever mode you like on your gun. You'll have to look into that.